What is up, guys? What is up, guys? I am Joseph, this is JosephsPlace, and welcome to this episode of RSucation, where I try to teach you a little bit something about Runescape. Now, before we get started, let's level here. Now, I think we've all been here. I know I've been here. I'll be the first one to say it. There's things that I know I should do, or that are really efficient in the game, but I'm too lazy to look it up or too embarrassed to ask, because, you know, I've been playing this game for so long, it's something I should know. But, you know, I'm gonna come out and say there's simple stuff about this game that I personally don't know how to do. And that's what I'm going to aim here to kind of hit with this video and a few ones after this. Kind of take some simple yet very efficient methods of doing things and just explain them to you in case you didn't know. And if you already know, that's great. If you don't, then I hope this helps you become just a little bit more efficient and help you get those levels up there on the rankings. So let's start off this first video with making wines. Now, if you're thinking, Joseph, making wines is like level 35 cooking, it's not that big of a deal. That's exactly what I thought just a few days ago, but I looked into it a little bit more, and you can get up to 520,000 experience per hour with this method in cooking, and that's not too bad if you ask me. So let's just jump right into the guide. So first, I'm going to give you guys some prices, going to hit you with some numbers and see if you're rich enough to do this. Now, when I say rich enough, it's really not that expensive, to be honest. Now, the prices for grapes and jugs of water, which are the two materials you need for this, are relatively low. 34 GP for grapes and 153 GP for jugs of water. Now, that's the prices when I bought them. I tried, you know, going higher and lower, and those were the steady rates of what I was getting it for. Now, if you're thinking, Joseph, your video is going to make these prices change. No, they won't, because not a lot of people watch my videos, so you guys are in luck. So overall, you're looking at 187 coins to buy the materials, and then wines sell for about 50 GP, which really isn't that bad, and they sell pretty steadily. I did sample sizes of 1,000 and did not have a problem buying or selling anything for these prices. So at 200 XP per jug of wine, you are looking at 0.685 GP per XP, which really isn't bad. I'm not going to give you the exact math, but say you're going for 10 million XP, that's only just under 7 mil. So really, ideally at 99, you're only looking at like 7 to 8 mil. And that's not bad for the XP rates you're getting. Now let's get into the exact XP rates. Now, I did sample sizes of 5 minutes over a few, like 1,000 wines, just to get some constant or some varying rates, and I was averaging between about 180 and a little over 200 jugs per 20 minutes, which, if you add that all up, is about 480 to 520,000 experience per hour. Now, this is relatively AFKable. It's a bit like Herblore, where you can just leave it. You do 14 at a time, so you just click it, leave it for a few seconds, and come back. Now, really, that's not bad for the amount of attention it requires. It's really a lot of XP, and it requires I wouldn't say very minimal, but not a lot of attention while you're trying to do this. So really simple on how to get going here. You basically just use the grapes with the jugs of water, wait till you're done, put them in the bank, and that's it. You just do that over and over, and you can get yourself over 500,000 XP, 500,000, yeah, I got that right, XP per hour with cooking, which really is not too bad at all. That's about 26 hours for 99, and honestly, compared to some skills, that's not too bad. Now, you may notice while making these wines that there is some bad jugs of wine that you get also. Now, there is no level where you stop making bad jugs of wine, as far as I know. And I researched this quite a bit, and I couldn't find anything, and I can't really test it personally on different levels, but I believe it is relatively all the same rate that you make these bad jugs. Again, I can't test it because I don't have someone with 35 cooking or 99, so I'm right in the middle, and I was getting about 5% of my wines bad. So, I mean, you can subtract that out of those XP rates, but they're still going to be very, very similar. So you're looking at maybe like 15k less, but again, that's all on RNG, so you could obviously get less than that. You can get 2% bad jugs of wine, and really, that's not unreasonable, I don't think. I think that's a very reasonable idea to have. So overall, again, 480 to 520,000 experience per hour. Really simple. Just click on the water, click on the grapes, and you got some wine. Now I'm going to give you guys some fun facts on wines, because we do have a few minutes, and by that I mean I can make this video as long as I want, so I have as many minutes as I want, but I'm going to try to keep this short. So a few fun facts on making wine. Now, wine does not ferment until you stop making wine for 12 seconds. So when you make wine, you get unfermented wine, and then you put it in your bank. That will stay unfermented in your bank until you stop making wines for 12 seconds. So not ideally, but theoretically, you could get 6 hours worth of cooking XP in one game tick. Say you're making wines and you have all the materials, you're making wines for 6 straight hours. That's the login limit. So you make it from when you log on to when you're forced to log off. You can get up to 3 million XP in one tick. Now, I mean, that doesn't increase rates or anything, but I think that's kind of cool. I mean, you just get a massive jump in experience with one game tick. So that is kind of a little bit of a fun fact there for you. And also, Jugs of Wine are not affected by ghasts and Mortania. So that's actually, you know, pretty nice if you're trying to run through there and you have some wines left over and you just need to get through there without dying and you're low on HP. Don't know why you would, but hey, you can if you want to. So yeah, that's all I got for the tutorial part of it. Now, if you want to see more of these videos, please let me know what exactly you want me to do them on. Now, the next video I have planned, I'm going to do them on Karambwans. I think that's how you pronounce it. If not, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm going to do it on that because personally, I know they can be extremely good XP, but I don't exactly know how. I mean, I don't know how good they are and, you know, exactly what I need to do them. So personally, I'm going to be researching them. I'm going to be testing out the rates and doing all that for you guys so you guys can watch maybe a 5 to 6 minute video on how to actually do it and get all the numbers. So yeah, if there's anything you want me to do like that, leave it in the comments below. I have some planned out and hopefully you guys will enjoy them and they will help you. But that's all I got for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.